There are many different trees with different size, different shape, different colors. They help to keep the world cool, they produce oxygen, food, they absorb the water from the rain, and they also keep the balance in nature. However, sometimes people forget about those important facts and they decide to take down thousands of trees in order to have open land for what they call progress. In other words, this is called deforestation. Deforestation is the permanent destruction of forests in order to make land available for other use, such as creating new roads, cities, and farming. Today, I'm going to focus on Brazil. Brazil has 1/3 of the whole rainforest of the world, and basically 16% of the whole Brazilian territory is forest, of which 20% has been lost already due to deforestation. Brazilian rainforests are known as the lung of the world because of the oxygen that they produce. Just Brazil can be able to cure up to 26% of the whole greenhouse gases that are produced in the world. Now take a look at the following information. Led to the largest scale of destruction, more than 5.5% of the rainforests are used for production, approximately a quarter are used for social services, and about 45% serve multiple services. Only about 8.5% of the rainforest enjoy a preservation status, while less than 20% are officially protected. But the question is, what action is Brazil or other countries taking to stop deforestation? A good example is REDD, also known as Reduction Emission from Deforestation and Forest Degradation. This was proposed by developing countries in 2005 as an international strategy by which tropical countries would reduce deforestation and be compensated by wealthy nations. Two of the strongest initial supporters for this concept were Norway, who put 2.5 billion to the effort, and Brazil, who announced a national campaign to reduce deforestation in the Amazon by 80% in 2020. Norway has committed 1 billion to Brazil for the effort that they are doing. In 2009, the first $110 million were given to Brazil because they were doing a really good job in reducing deforestation. Everyone thought that Brazil was doing a really good job in reducing deforestation in the Amazon. The number went down from more than 27,000 kilometers square of forest in 2004 to more than 4,000 kilometers square in 2012. This was because of the many laws that the government in Brazil has passed to reduce deforestation. However, by 2013, the deforestation increased one more time and went up to more than 5,000 kilometers square. I took the time to go around Cazenovia College and ask some of the faculty and students if they knew about deforestation in Brazil. What I found out, for some reason, it didn't surprise me that much.
Well, not very much. It's not something I read very much about or have noticed much being talked about in the media. It's not something I've thought a lot about. I'm vaguely aware that there is a problem with deforestation in South America.
In Brazil, I don't know as much specifically about there, but I do know around the world it's a huge problem and trees are being knocked down left and right.
Not too much about it. No.
No, but I can't say that I'm surprised. As I said, I'm vaguely aware that there is a problem with that in South America, but I did not know the scale, I did not know the number. and I really haven't seen much written about it anywhere.
I did, but that's a lot.
No, I didn't know that. I knew it was a lot, but I didn't think it was close to that.
I don't know for sure, but I'd have to guess economics. That it usually when things like this happens, it's because somebody can make money by clearing land that had been forested and putting it to use either for agricultural reasons or mining. So my guess is there are powerful people who have the money to make it happen, and that's what they're doing.
I think it's happening because people aren't as proactive about recycling and using alternate materials as they say they are and would like to be. I think if we all kind of came together and recycled and figured out different ways to make things that we usually would use paper for, we could probably save a lot of the forests and stop building so many homes everywhere.
I think this is happening because companies either are trying to meet demands or just don't really care and think that people won't pay attention to it.
Not really that would have any kind of thoughtful authority behind them, but I have to say when a country's environment is being put in peril and others are making money because of that, it usually means that there is weak government regulation at work there. So one would have to guess that may be the case in Brazil.
I would say basically just try to make more of an effort and kind of make it more of a priority, I guess, to use more conservation efforts and recycle more. I don't know a ton about the topic, but I think that's one of the things we really need to worry about because trees are pretty important.
Maybe bringing more attention to it or getting people more informed about what these places are doing and how much it can affect not even just people in Brazil, but people all over the world.
If we know this is a problem, why are we not doing anything about it? Deforestation in Brazil just not only affect people in Brazil, they affect every single person in the world. If you want to find out more about how you can help to stop deforestation, you can go to greenpeace.org and find more different ways of how you can stop deforestation in Brazil or any part of the world. Remember, deforestation is a problem that affects every single person in the world.